ice. This one. That one? Better? There we go. I see it green now. Here I am. I'm unfrozen by the wizard. I unfroze myself from the wizard spell. Here I am. Here I am. I tried another new thumbnail today. Hopefully it will help. So far I am not optimistic, as no one is here yet, but that's okay. What I am optimistic about is Ko-fi's working again because I fixed it. Ko-fi's working again, and my follower button down in the corner over here should work again. And yeah, the bot's working. Yeah. I take what I can get. I take what I can get. So, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Today is the last day before Hallows Eve. So it's going to be All Hallows Eve. Feliz Harvelin. Feliz Harvelin. You know, that might be my new favorite meme. Just like all around new favorite meme. Feliz Harvelin. So, if we are starting out slow, if it's so well with Merry Crisis, it does. Happy Chrysler. If we're starting out slow, that's okay. I am interested in perhaps what the astrologer has to say, the pocket astrologer has to say about current astrology, or I can just sit and do Halloween tarot to post early tomorrow morning and kind of push people into the stream tomorrow. Check to see chill with astrology. That's what I'm actually doing right now, yeah. What's Paulina think about doing astrology readings for me? Perhaps being, at least for me, because I know that she has her own purpose for Rhiannon. What do you feel about doing astrology for me? 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands in attack position. I'm gonna say pretty good. I'm gonna say pretty good, pretty stable. With the idea of helping me out with the astrology readings. I'm gonna move this over here. So to check out in defense. Oh, I'm sorry. What's attack position then? Just attack position up and down? Defense is side to side. Okay, great. I'm learning new things every day. So that means I'm just going to sit and do Halloween tarot readings for each of the sun signs. And have little claims like, hey, hey, if you're seeing this on Halloween, come check out stream. I'm doing a giant subathon. We're going to be going for like 14 hours. Ah, Reanimator has joined the queue. Let me do Aries. No. Let me do Aries' Halloween first. And then I'll do yours. And then we'll keep going with Halloween stuff, depending on where we are. Can I get a Halloween astrology reading for the Aries sun sign? Yes. Emperor. 8 of Swords. King of Wands. Hanged Man reversed. So this is a pretty good spread. If we want to talk about astrology, please go ahead. Sorry. No problem. I just like to check in on you. So, having Emperor, King of Wands, Hangman's reversed, I see you absolutely getting places, going places, perhaps going trick-or-treating. Who knows? But you're feeling in your power. You're feeling like things are not stopping you. Nothing's in your way. You're in your lane. You're moisturized. Let's see about this 8 of Swords, which I'm quite interested in. Which kind of says the opposite, right? 8 of Swords is... well, not the opposite. 8 of Swords is about feeling trapped. Especially being specific here. It's about feeling trapped, but not actually being trapped. The lady in question, if you can see, she has a blindfold on, so she doesn't know that her cage, the bars of her cage are able to be just walked right through. And since they're made of swords, you know, it's dangerous for her to try and walk through them with her blindfold on. So I think that the cards here, Aries, are telling you specifically, you are moisturized in your lane and thriving, even if you don't feel like it. Something small is holding you back from realizing this. It might feel like it's the entire world. It might feel like it's the whole entire universe holding you back. But it's something small and something that you can change. Now, what that is going to depend for each one of you. I'm wondering if you know what it is. Ooh, a whole bunch on the floor. Let's see what's up. Does Aries know what it is that is blocking them from feeling in their lane, accepting they are in their lane? The Fool. Ace of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups. King of Swords reversed. No. You have no clue what this thing is. So, what can we do about this? For that, I'm going to pull from Crow just one card for some advice. How can Aries find out what it is that's holding them back, what this small thing is? And how can they act in order to see the truth clearly that they're doing fantastic? Ace of Pentacles and Death. Spending freeze? Spending freeze. For 1 week to 1 month, Aries, I really recommend doing some kind of spending freeze. It doesn't have to be archaic. It doesn't have to be like literally everything but rent. I will not spend money. It could be something simple. It could be not eating out. It could be not buying coffee. It could be not buying soda. I don't know. Something simple. A little tiny spending freeze. And maybe that'll be enough to just jumpstart something in your brain to see more of the picture. I don't know why. That's not the advice I expected to give you. But I think it's really actionable, it's really obtainable, and I'm interested to see where it takes you. So that's for Aries. If you're seeing this on Halloween, please come join us for stream. I'm doing a big old subathon. It'll be 14 hours long. I really doubt that you're going to miss it. So head on over and join us. Okay, now it is Reanimator's turn. So let's pull you up in line. And I'm going to scroll back and I'm going to see what the heck you've been talking about. We're going to talk about astrology. My 12th house in Taurus and Crane is like, people see your worth and try to get you cheaper. I've got the most mid news from work. What the hell am I supposed to do? How do I make people pay the hell up? What do I do about the pay cut? I'm livid. Okay. Merc and Sag is in a weak spot. Mars is headed that way. If we get weird, people will blow up and say weird shit. Ooh, okay. No. Don't apologize for ranting. Don't apologize for ranting. This lets me know what's going on here. You must have just gotten that, though. Because I did not know about that. So, immediately we have Temperance. Knight of Swords reversed. How do we get people to pay up? What do we do about the pay cut? Three of Wands, Knave of Pentacles. 5 minutes before I went live. Oof. Okay. Yeah. I think people know. I think people know that you're usually way chiller than this. I would not worry that much. So, I want to look at this. First of all, I got a big, huge message when Knave of Pentacles came out. This is just the beginning. And this was not a threat. This was like supposed to be calming. This is just the beginning of your current financial journey. And it is not, it's not just going to go downhill, right? It's going to go uphill. Or not, I mean that in like a good way. Like it's going to get better. I'm seeing like really simple answers here that you're probably not looking for. I'm seeing like don't rush into things, do a lot of planning. I think the only advice that like might be new that's on the table is temperance, which feels very like keep your money liquid, feels very I got a rolling stone gathers no moss, but I don't think that that means like, I don't think that means what it says on the tin. I think that this has something to do with like for any debt that you are owed, you need movement in order for it to come back to you. You need some kind of exchange. It does not have to be equivalent, but some kind of exchange to encourage movement energetically, to encourage movement spiritually, to encourage movement of money back to you. but movement has to be happening in order for that. Like, if you're just like not talking to someone, then they're not going to give you your money back, right? And it kind of is that, but larger. So if you're not asking for the money's not going to be given back. If you're... The gal who owes me the most ghosted me. Something has to be started back up there then. Somehow. And like, that's obvious and stupid to say out loud, but it... How? Ooh, hello? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So from that, I am hearing, like, it will happen even if you don't push, but like, even if the rock stays not moving, but if you move the rock, it will obviously go faster. I think I'm mixing my metaphors too much right now. But can I get... I'm going to get one more from Crows. Because I'm really interested if we have, like... Oh yeah, you are just wound up. Can we get some kind of advice that feels out of the box? Advice that feels like it's not the same old advice over and over. Something that feels Four of Swords. You don't have to grind. Don't grind. Don't push yourself. Don't forego rest. In fact, keep resting. Keep going with what you're doing, or with more rest than usual. Because this is something what's the word? It's not an option. It's not... non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable. Rest is how you have enough inside of you in order to keep going. And you have to keep going. Hello, welcome in. So we can work on that some more later. But for now, that's what the cards have. Oh, maybe it's not perfect, but it's not too bad. Frog, frog, frog! Frog! Hello, I love the froggies. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you're welcome. Good. I'm glad it's going well. We've had a handful of streams now that have been pretty slow. So if you want to get in line, you would be number one. I'm trying out changing my thumbnails to see if I can get more people to come in. And so far, the experiments have given me the results of... the first thumbnail was the best. So I've just had like less and less people coming in. So I have to figure out what's up, figure out how to improve. Each time is an improvement. Each time I learn something new. Can't think of a question for the cards. That's okay. I was also doing Halloween astrological readings. So I will share on my Hika group again. Thank you so much. Yes. I would really love that. So I'll keep doing Halloween astrological readings. I actually already did Aries. So that means next up, I have to Google astrological signs to see what the order is, because I am the tarot person, not the other way around. So next is Taurus. So we will do a Halloween reading for Taurus. And right away we got some cards. We've got Three of Pentacles. We have Queen of Cups. I'll say if you are seeing this on Halloween, I am doing a huge subathon stream. So please come and join us. It's going to be like 14 hours long. So I really doubt that you'll miss. So head on over, join us on stream, get some free readings. Queen of Wands. Now all of these are coming out upside down, so I'm going to flip them over. Thank you. So Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Can we get one more for Taurus, please? Six of Swords. So Taurus, what is going on with Halloween for you? What's going on for, I'm going to just assume the first half of November. It looks, and it's cute because Aries was kind of similar, was very court card heavy. Queens and Kings. I'm going to say that you are having as well moisturized and in your lane. Right? We have these Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. It's going well for you. Three of Coins, Two of Coins. That's honestly, and I'm going to pull this up and show you guys. These three look like the Sanderson sisters. I don't know if you can quite tell, but they look like the Sanderson sisters to me. But for that, that speaks of balance. It speaks of stability in a movement kind of way, not like the Four of Pentacles would have, but a kind of almost like temperance. Things are moving in a very stable relationship with themselves. So you kind of trust that things will continue to move, that the momentum you have will continue to go on. I also see like you're working well with other people. Probably your work's going well. But what do we have as far as advice? I'm really interested in what kind of advice is coming through. There's not really advice here other than it's just going to keep getting better, which I suppose is a kind of advice, but it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. So let's get one more card out for Taurus and see if we can get a piece of advice. Oh, that was fast. Justice. Better and better and better. Don't ignore one aspect of your life, even if others are doing fantastic. Like if your physical life is doing great and you just want to like lay around in the sunshine at the park and eat blackberries and play frisbee, like that's fantastic, but no matter how fantastic that day is, if you're having like some kind of spiritual low point, the day's not going to feel good. So make sure that you have paid attention and fed all aspects of yourself in a balanced way. And things, like I said, are just going to keep getting better and better and better and better. Snowballing. Snowballing. So that's fantastic, Taurus. And if you are seeing this on Halloween, please come join us on stream for a personal reading. That's Taurus, and we still don't have anybody in chat. So let's try Gemini. Get a Halloween reading for Gemini. We have 8 of Wands. Some more for Gemini, please. I'm sure it can't just be 8 of Wands. It can't be the only thing that you want to say. There we go. 10 of Wands. Gemini, you don't seem like you're doing quite as well as the others. Page of Wands. Extremely Wands heavy as well. One more. 7 of Pentacles. And one more. Oh, there we go. Judgment. Judgment, who has this wonderful little baby clown. This very sweet little baby clown. Hopefully not. Let's see what's going on here. So, with, which one was this? 8 of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands, Page of Wands. I'm going to focus on the Wands first, because it looks like you are Sagittarius. Okay, so we got from the Pocket Astrologer, we have Sagittarius is the heaviest affected, but Gemini is the opposite on the chart of Sagittarius and getting a little mini thump as a result of the Mercury and Mars thing. Also, Gemini and Virgo are ruled by Mercury. Okay, interesting. So we have, like I said, I was going to go over the Wands first. So you're carrying entirely too much, and it is really, really negatively affecting you. Something has to be let go. I'm getting kind of like the vibe of like going out berry picking and getting lost because you've just been focused on berry picking and now you have like buckets and buckets of berries and you're like, okay, but where's home? Okay, but where is home though? So what you really need to do is let go of something. And it could be a commitment. It could be, it's going to be a commitment. Sorry, it's not could be, it's going to be a commitment. I can tell. And it's going to be more than one commitment. You need to let those go. Whether that's something that you've been fighting, like, I should love this, right? I should love going to the gym. I should love running. I used to love knitting so much, right? And you're like forcing yourself to do it. Let it go. It is holding you back and hard. And then we have this Seven of Pentacles here, which I'm seeing this woman and she's discerning, right? She's looking at these flowers and she's thinking, you see this complete look of discernment. And I think that that's you needing to go over what it is in your life that is dragging you down, like concrete shoes, right? Like, you need to be able to get to the top. You need to be able to swim. You need to figure out a new way forward. So in getting all that done, you need to discern, you need to judge, and you need to let go, like Marie Kondo your life and hard. And it's going to make you feel way better. Can we get one more card for Gemini as advice for maybe what to let go of if they're confused about what it is that they need to let go of? What would you point towards? Four of Cups. I think you're gonna know it. You're gonna know what it is. I'm not the one that needs to tell you. Whatever it is that makes you, that gets all of your attention, right? There's stuff you're not able to do because it's getting too much attention, is being given to things that you don't need to be giving attention to. And you know what those things are. So there's that. My phone cam's gone blurry. There we go. Thank you very much. Just checking on chat. Ooh, thank you, everybody in chat. Welcome in, Eddie. So let's see. Who's up next? Thank you for the warning about my camera there. So it is Eddie's turn. Love coming my way soon. Let's find out. So I'm gonna pull down Marigold. Nine of Swords. Tower. King of Wands. Eddie, quite possibly this is a yes, but this might be somebody that you want to avoid. This might be somebody that you need to avoid. I'm going to pull two more here. Got Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is somebody that's going to only cause you grief. Cause you depression, anxiety, totally upend your life, right? Hello! Welcome in, Lo! Thank you so much for the subscription! Thank you for telling me that you subscribed, because now I know that my subscription bot didn't work. Thank you. So, yeah, we'll be on for most of tomorrow for Halloween stream. Come by again. So, Eddie, this is somebody who seems like they're very good at what they do in like a time sense. So in like their hobbies, in their goals, in their hopes and their dreams, in their emotions, they look extremely well polished. They look like they are fun to be around, like they might listen. Sorry. They are maybe a partier. They're maybe very good at making time for people or pretending like they're making time for people. But we have, ooh, that's a good thing, yeah. And that's what I'm seeing with this King of Wands and Queen of Cups. However, the other three cards, we have the Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Ten of Cups reversed. This is extreme anxiety, a life-changing event, and pretty bad depression. So I think that this person you might get infatuated with, or they might get a crush on you or something, but you probably need to avoid them. So love might be coming your way soon, and you might want to tell it no. Okay? Is the bunny AI? How do you do it? Thank you so much. Thank you. It is it's Live 2D. It's Live 2D. It's a program. It's a lot of fun to code. I am waiting on someone. You're waiting on someone. Like waiting on a hypothetical someone, or waiting on a certain someone to come back to you. You don't mind change. Change is good. Change is good. That the Tower is more than just change. The Tower is something that completely turns your entire life upside down, and usually in a way that feels very bad for at least the first part of it until you can learn and grow. And then we have Nine of Swords, which is like extreme panic attack kind of anxiety. And then the depression card, a certain someone to get back to me. We were a couple online but broke up. You might want to stay away from them, honestly. You might have broken up for a reason then, because this is no good. This is like really terrible energy, honestly. If what I said earlier about somebody who feels like they're good at listening, feels like they're good at their social life and good at their having fun, if that sounds like them, I'd stay away from them. She's a Gemini. If that doesn't sound like them, then this is somebody new. This is someone new in your life. And again, I would still tell you, stay away from them. This is not good energy. This is really, really awful, yucky energy. And you deserve way better than that. You deserve way, way, way better than that. Thank you for the hearts. Hi. So I'm gonna check real quick. So I'm going to pull Patricia's first because... Oh, no, it is in the queue. Okay. Gemini is 2 people in 1. Yeah. So it could be that you think you know them, but in reality they are not who they say they are, or they're not, or they're hiding something. I don't know. But whatever it is no good. Question was about my book of stories. How will it go over? Let's see. Let's see what we can get here. How's Patty's book going to go over? Three of coins. You're going to have some good collaboration, which makes sense. Since you have to work with family for this, this is a good sign that that is going to go very well. Let me get 2 more, please. 10 of coins. Reversed, but it might not be reversed. Get 1 more. Oh, 2 more. Yeah, so that's not reversed. 10 of coins, 4 of wands, and queen of coins. This is going to go absolutely fantastically. This is good collaboration. This is good, like, possibly even sales. This is family and friends coming together to enjoy the book. This, yeah. This is possibly recognition, but yeah, I want to, like, this is all fantastic, and this all feels like more of a long-term not solution, more of a long-term prognosis. 3, honestly, is what I'm focusing on the most right now, because I think it's so important and so lucky, almost, is that you're going to get easy and smooth collaboration with the people who you need help from. And that is going to lead to these other cards of it being, you know, well received within the family and friends, and like be a joy to people, and perhaps even get some good sales. That's how she always looks. Yes, it is. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy, so silly. That is important. Yeah. It's so exciting to have the other part, but I don't know why I'm focused on the 3. If you're focused on the other cards, that's good too, because they're all very good cards. They're all fantastic cards. And I'm really, really excited for that book. Like, no lie. I'm so excited for that book. You're so welcome. Thank you for asking. I'm really glad that you thought about what you wanted to ask, and I'm really glad that you asked that one. How does Leonardo feel about me romantically? Okay, Lo, I'm going to ask you to slightly reword your question. So I have one rule, and it's that I can't do questions for free that are about other people. So if you want to change your question really slightly to make it like, what is my luck in love going to be like in the rest of the year? Or like, what do I need to do to attract healthy love? What is the next person that I'm going to be with going to be like? Those are all questions that I can do. But how does X feel about me? I can't do for free on stream. Questions about other people are just a little bit more taxing on me. And if I do them for free, I tend to get really sick because everyone wants a question like that. What's my luck in love going to be like for the rest of the year? Perfect. Thank you so much for changing it. Thank you so much. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. Six of rings. Thank you. And I'll remind everybody, please come back tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a Halloween stream basically all day long. And I'd love to see you there. Queen of Wands. Hanged Man reversed. So this, honestly, it feels like your original question might have been a yes, because we have a good person here, somebody who is fun to be around, somebody who is like a little energetic, likes to see people, likes to go places, and there's an end of waiting. So if that sounds like your Leonardo, then it could be that they do like you and that you two will get together, because there's an end of waiting. So whatever you're waiting for, I'm assuming a person, I'm assuming a partner, I think you're going to find it. We also have these 6 of coins here. It sounds so much like the other person. Okay, good. So in this deck, coins are rings, and we have the 6 of rings, which is like, how would I put this? Abundance, getting what you want, kind of. So it could be just the same as the Hanged Man's reversed here, of getting what you want and getting that person, stopping waiting. I think that's, yeah. I don't see much else here, but that's, I'm assuming, very good for you. So. That's sweet, just like the Sleeping Bunny. Thank you! I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to help you out. And I will do my little spiel real quick. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your questions. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes. If you are having a good time, if you're having fun, if you like my advice, please come back tomorrow and join us for the Halloween subathon. And please consider giving a tip. Even just $1 is a huge help. The link to my Ko-fi is in the pinned comment in the description. And I fixed it. It was broken and I didn't know it, but it's fixed now. So if you were having trouble donating before, that's why. But it's fixed now. Yeah, good point, Reanimator. Save your tips for tomorrow, because there will be special rewards for tips tomorrow. There will be special rewards and unlocks. So maybe not today, but do consider tipping. Yay, thank you so much, Lo. Yes. Got a little Candyland game. I do have a little Candyland game set up for subscribers and tips, and I'm really excited to play it. And I'll make sure that I have my little subscriber button down there fixed, because clearly Lo subscribed and it did not change to their name, and I'm very sorry about that. So let's see. Is there anybody else in line? Or was that the end of line? That was the end of the line. So I'm going to... Can you ask? Of course you can ask. Yeah. Welcome in, Sabine. Anything you want to ask, go ahead and get yourself in line. You'll be very, very first. Are there any questions you don't particularly enjoy? Any questions I don't particularly enjoy? I can tell you the ones I do enjoy. I love questions about spiritual teams, getting to know your team, seeing if the guides want to tell you anything. I love doing questions like that. Questions I don't enjoy. That's a really good question. I think it's going to be anything that's like about other people. But I think that's just because it takes a lot out of me, and that's why I had to make it so I don't do them for free. So like third party rule, yeah, it wears me out. But I don't like hate them. They're just like draining, I guess. Questions I don't enjoy. I mean, like, I guess just not really. I have a lot of fun with a lot of questions. I think the weirder the question is, the more I enjoy it. Exactly because of the rule. Yeah. The weirder it is, the more I enjoy it. So if it's like, how are my finances going to go? Like, that's really common. People ask that a lot. That's totally like, it's a good question, but it's kind of boring. If it's like, oh, what does my spirit guide that I met, who's, you know, an alien, like, what do they feel about this situation? Like, that's fun. Like, if it's like, I had one lady come in once and was like, can you tell me something about my spirit guide? And like, I learned that they were a spirit who had drowned, and I learned that because of the cards, but also because I couldn't stop coughing and choking. And like, that sounds scary, but it was so much fun. So I like weird ones. I like weird questions. You're so welcome. Yeah. So let me see what's up. So let's see. What for dinner questions? Yeah, any questions can be fun if cards decide to do something unexpected. That is so true. So true. I'm a Virgo. Why is Leo acting cold? Is this... So Sabine, I'm gonna ask you, can I ask a clarifying question for this one? What do you mean by your Leo? Is this a person? Is this like, do you mean like your Leo placement in your chart? What do you mean by the Leo here? I'm really curious. It's your person. Okay. So I'm gonna have to... He's a Leo. Okay. So I'm gonna have to pull my third person rule then. I only have the one rule, but I can't do questions about other people for free on stream because they just take a lot of energy out of me, and I tend to get sick. Ever since we have enemy yaks cold. Ooh. So I would really recommend something like, what do I need to do to warm up love to me? Or like, what do I need to do to attract healthy love? I think this would work really well in your situation. Kind of answer the same question, but it would be something that wouldn't be a problem. Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you. So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna pull down Marigold. Hey Adnan, welcome in. So, what does Sabine need to do to attract healthy good love? We have Wheel of Fortune reversed, which honestly already feels like it's not your fault, but let's pull 2 more cards here. Can we get some more insight into this? Onto the floor. 4 of Cups. Feels like someone did a spell on me. I feel like I don't have luck with men. People are, in fact, very mean. If someone... yeah, I feel you. If someone did do a spell on you, I think it would be very easy for you to wash it off and to send it back to them. Maybe evil eye. Maybe, but those things, like I said, they're pretty easy to send right on back. If you ask your ancestors, if you ask your spirit guides to wipe it off of you and send it back, that's pretty solid and you'll feel a lot better real fast. I have 6 of Rings. Honestly, Wheel of Fortune does make sense with the idea of sending a spell back, or kind of a reverse, like a wheel, you know? It goes all the way back around to them. And then we have the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Rings. 6 of Rings is about getting what you want. It's about getting what you deserve. Max, sorry, but what you just said did not resonate with me. What's up, Eddie? What's going on? I'm gonna finish Sabine's up, and then we'll see what's going on. So then 4 of Cups. Which I think is going to be you talking with your either ancestors or guides or yourself, some kind of inner power, some kind of meditation or prayer, or like I said, almost a bath, like washing it off of yourself, something spiritual. I honestly do think that if you feel cursed, that's your best course of action, is to get help spiritually with that and send it back full circle, and you'll feel much, much better. And it'll probably cure what ails you, right? Whatever it is that cold feeling is coming from, because we have the 6 of Rings here. Love the new thumbnail. Thank you very much. I'm still testing it out. Still trying to see what people like in a thumbnail. I like this one a lot too. And he says, I read other readings saying the opposite. Like other people gave you readings that said the opposite, or like you looked up the cards and it said the opposite? Like, I'm not really sure how to help you, dude, because like, I don't want to be mean, but I have a lot of people coming in saying that they trust me. Other people, okay. Other people have other insights, like, I trust them, right? I trust what other people tell you, but they're going to pick up on different energies around you. They're going to pick up on different possibilities. I do say this, and I tell this a lot. I did not tell it to you, but I'll say it now. Tarot does not read the future. Tarot reads the future if you don't change anything, right? So if you are in a movie about time travel, right, and you see the future changes because you did something, because you do something, right? So other people could be picking up on other futures. It could be that, I don't know, you got my reading and getting my reading changed the future, and then you went to somebody else and they showed you the new future. But it could be the same to you too, though. I mean, it could be. You could get multiple people telling you the same thing, which I have had people in my life go to multiple different readers and get the exact same thing over and over, and it's spooky when that happens. But I don't know. You didn't pay for this, so I can't give you like a refund. But sorry that you didn't like it. I don't know. I'm gonna stick by what I said though, because that's what I heard, and that's what I heard for you. That's what I felt for you, and I will stick by what I said. It is Adnan's turn. Will I be able to achieve my financial goals this year? Let's see what we can get. Adnan, are you still in chat? I'm gonna see if we can get to your financial goals. Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. And the Six of Wands reversed. So Adnan, whatever's going on, I want you to pay special attention to how it feels. There you are. Pay special attention to how things feel. If they feel like your actions, right? If you do something with your money or not in any part of your life, and you're like, oh, this makes me feel nice. This makes me feel good. Keep doing it. If you do something and you're like, my body doesn't like that. Stop doing it. It might seem like really stupid advice, but I'm telling you, having all three wands here, that's going to be important for you in the next week or so, to pay attention to what your body wants. Other than that, we have Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, Six of Wands. Right? No? Yeah, Six of Wands reversed. So you feel pretty anxious right now. And that makes sense if you're asking about your financial goals. I do see you achieving good success. I see you planning well. I see you like making charts. I see you making goals. I see you sticking to the goals. I see you sticking to your plans. And I'm really happy for you for that one. And I think that you are assuming that this is going to take a lot of work, right? And it might take a lot of work, but I do think it's going to take less work than you think it will. You're going to get what you want, and you're going to get what you want with more work than you think it will with less work than you think it will take. I do think you should do all of the work that you have planned, because that only means that you're going to do better than you're hoping for, right? Does that make sense? If you do everything, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. Whatever it is that you've been planning and doing, keep doing it. Okay? Don't listen to me, don't hear me say like, oh, you're gonna get it. Thank you. Don't listen to me say, oh, it's gonna be easier than you think. And then go, oh, then I don't have to do anything. I don't have to try that hard. Like, don't burp, don't do that. Bzz, wrong. Okay? Keep doing exactly what it is that you're planning on doing. Stick to your goals, stick to your work. And doing that is going to get you further than where you think it will. Oh, lots of love back. Thank you so much. It's your exact feeling right now. Good. I'm so glad I get to tell it to you. Sometimes you know this stuff in your heart and you just need somebody else to tell it to you. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes you already know it and you just need somebody else to tell you. So I'm really glad I get to be that person. And thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here and trusting me and giving me all these compliments because wow, it feels good. So, my cheeks are all red because I'm so happy. Word by word correct. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Please consider subscribing. Please consider coming by tomorrow. I'm having a huge Halloween subathon where we're gonna have like 14 hours of stream. So please come by tomorrow and have a party with us because wow, it feels so good. It feels so good to be told things like that. Oh, thank you. Yay. I thought I recognized your name. Thank you. And I think that you're, yeah, at the end of the line. There's nobody else after. So that means we're gonna go back to Zodiac Halloween readings. And we're on How Did You Fix Ko-fi? I saved the money to pet Miss May. Aw. Oh, They Move is here. Hello, They Move. Hello, Birdcatcher. Hi, welcome in. I fixed my Ko-fi because PayPal had shut down my PayPal business account and like just not told me. And so I tried to check and see if my bot was working for the head pats. And Ko-fi was like, hey, your PayPal's not working. So I got my PayPal working again, and it's all better now. A busy bee. I'm glad you're doing okay. Hi, Janelle. Welcome. It's good to see everybody coming in. How'd everybody like the new thumbnail? I'm still testing to see how thumbnails work. How's this one doing? How do you think? Gang's all here. Yeah, you've had a pretty frustrating evening. You go ahead and take a break. And I will hang out with the regulars. Don't let the trolls get to me. Thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't have anything, like I don't have a Stripe, so it was only PayPal. So my whole Ko-fi account was basically useless. But it's back up and running now, which, thank goodness. Just in time for subathon, because if it was down for subathon, I would have shooken a big old stick at it. Thank you, They Move. Yeah, they need some positivity right now. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. So let's see. Will I be able to make my first international trip this year? That's a great question. Shake a stick. Yeah. You know, I get real frustrated. I could just shake a stick at it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. If you can put it on when you're, I don't know, getting ready, when you're putting on your costume, when you're, I don't know, in between people coming to your door, I don't know, whatever. It starts at 11 Eastern a.m. So lunchtime Eastern time tomorrow is when it starts. So let's see about international trip. Let's get you queued. How's international trip gonna go? Will you be able to take your first international trip? Two of coins. Oh, good, they move. That's fantastic. Because I'd love it if you were there. Hermit reversed. 6 of Wands. Yeah, this feels like I'm tuning into tomorrow. The clinical's probably 3. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. I just know it's gonna be a party. So, I think this is a yes. It looks like you have the Hermit reversed here, which is a good sign of getting outside of your comfort zone, of doing things outside of your immediate circle, which international obviously counts. This is a big leap. 2 of coins. I think that means that you're going to be able to save up for it. You will be maybe not like comfortable. It's not like you're going to be taking a first class flight or anything, but you're going to be safe, right? You're going to be safe taking this trip financially. And 6 of Wands. I want to say, what do I want to say about 6 of Wands? You might have to do a little bit of fighting for this. What that looks like, I don't know. If that's like advocating for yourself at work to get more shifts, if this is advocating for yourself at work in order to get the time off, if this is like putting in mental energy in order to get everything squared away. I don't know if this is like a trip or if this is an international move or something, because that requires a lot of it, of mental energy. Whatever it is, you're going to have to put effort into this, but you are going to succeed. I definitely see success in these cards. Just a little bit more work on your end than, I wouldn't even say than you were expecting. You might already be expecting this work, but then you might want, let's say that, more work than you might want. But I do see success here. So that's for that. Yay! Janelle will be here. Yay! And then I think somebody else got in line? No? Was that it? No, we were just having a fantastic conversation then. Nobody else got in line. We were just having a great conversation. I'll say, if you're having fun in chat, if you think I'm giving good advice, please consider joining in tomorrow. Come join Subathon. We're having a Big old Halloween stream. It starts at 11 lunchtime Eastern. Come join us. I have so much planned. It's going to be so much fun. And there's Janelle's question. No, it's not. General. Unless that's what you meant. Let me know if that's what you meant. Are there like 8 people in the chat and 2 likes? Huge question, Janelle. Oh my gosh, thank you, Adnan. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's my heart. Okay. Okay. Janelle meant a general message. Okay. For that, then, I'm not going to use the cats. The cats will just tell you what you already know. So we're going to get a general message from the crows. Page of Wands, 6 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Struggling with a move? Are you planning on moving? Because if you are, I see it causing you, like, stress. Specifically about money, but also just kind of in general. It could also not be moving. It could be just, like, going out. Like a bit of agoraphobia, maybe. Hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. So, yeah, maybe like a soft kind of, I want to say like no clue. A soft kind of, I don't want to say like, I want to move when I grow up. Yeah, that makes sense. Some kind of soft depression, maybe, and I don't say that like in a clinical sense. I mean it more in like a lack of enthusiasm in the things that you love doing. Finish school in June. Ooh! Congratulations! Yeah, so, and if that's the case, that makes sense, right? You could be getting worn down. You could be feeling, see my morning cocktail? Yeah, I know that feeling. So if that's the case, it could be instead of, you know, the idea of moving. Yeah, the stress is a lot. It's funny that there are multiple people who follow and tune in a bunch that are in nursing school, nurses, in some kind of medical school, doctors, ex-nurses. Like, there's a lot of you in there. And it makes sense, right? Because I've worked in a hospital before, and I know how superstitious y'all are. So it could be then, if this isn't like about moving and the fear of moving, it could be that this depression could have some relief if you get out of the house and do something. Now, there's something that you do. The cards are saying to do free things. don't go out and like have a vacation. Don't go out and like go to, I don't know, Coachella, right? Get out of the house and like go to the park. Get out and do blood pressure pill, depression meds. Find out you have an autoimmune disorder. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. So cards say, get out of the house, go to the park, do free things, find some kind of bulletin board for your town or your park or something local where it's like just lists every single event that's going on, and just like show up to a few free events. Like see if there's, I don't know, a Day of the Dead event to go to, if there's a free yoga class in the park, if there's a movie night in the park, like just, and like pick 3 to go to in the next like month. If it's a free, it's for me. Exactly. Just like pick 2 or 3 new free things to try in the next like month. Just to try them out, just to see if you like the taste. And then if you do, you can go back. And if you don't, you try something else. And I think that that'll help a lot. I think it'll help a lot. I know it helps me when I do that. And I'm always like, I don't want to. It's so much. I'm so busy. And then look at me. I'm a stuffed, tired rabbit. Like if I know it's good for me, and I know it's good for you. So I'm glad that the crows like a general reading, because I know that my cats, if you ask for a general reading, they will tell you like you're stressed. And like not give you any advice. They'll just be like, "Oh, you're in nursing school." Like, thanks, Captain Obvious. Sometimes I get very antisocial and want my bed. Yeah, I think that's extremely normal. And also bad for us. Did you have a pulse? Yoinks, yeah. Oh, well. Did I just not hit next when I did you? I guess I didn't. We'll just quietly do this again. It's Stephanie's turn. Do I really need to go to the community Halloween party tomorrow? Didn't you already ask this to the cards? So we have Ace of Pentacles reversed. You're so welcome. Huge hugs back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for spending your busy med school life with me. I feel like you did ask this, Stephanie, but that's okay. We'll do it again. 10 of Swords reversed. 8 of Cups. Yes. Yeah, you do have to go. You have to go. Even if it's just going there, walking through the doors, and like realizing like, huh, that wasn't so hard. I don't know why I was worried about that. And then like turning around and leaving. That's all the cards want from you. Showing up, realizing it wasn't hard, and then you're free to go. They don't want you to just avoid it. You don't even have to be sociable. You just have to like not be, like specifically they just want you to not be afraid to go do things. Because if you don't go this time, then when you have another thing that happens and you're like, oh, I think I might want to go to that. And you're like, well, you know, what if people don't like me, and what if they think that I'm antisocial because I wasn't at the Halloween party, and what if they think that, no, like, they want you to go, walk through the door and be like, huh, actually that was easy and painless. And then you are free of responsibility after that. It's up to you if you stay or if you turn 360 degrees and leave. They just want you to show up and realize it's easy. Gotta make my cheese dip. Yeah, that's fair. Cheese dip sounds nice. There was a guy I knew in college who I hated his guts. And I don't hate people easy. Like, I hated him so much. But he made, like, 7-layer bean dip so good that I, like, had to put up with him being in functions because his dip made some functions worth it. That's the one I learned in Wisconsin. Probably. I think that we had that conversation yet. So it's Sen's turn. Am I cursed or something? It definitely feels like it. Let's see what we can do for Sen. Put up with him for the food. For a little while. We got moon reversed. There's a poor small child throwing an absolute tantrum downstairs. And I'm like, yeah, I think that that's what like half of my viewers feel like right now. So Sen, if you are still in chat, we're gonna find out if you're cursed. But got the moon first here, and that is kind of making me feel like even if you aren't cursed, you feel cursed, right? And like, I know it seems like a stupid difference, but even if you're not cursed, you feel cursed, and that has the same effect on people. Feeling cursed and being cursed have the same effect on people. So what are we going to do about it? We are going to... Interesting. Okay. So these came out together, so I think that they're about the same thing. We have the Fool and the Hierophant, which already you have 3 major arcana, which I think is very strange, but I'm going to pull one more card. We get one more piece of advice about what to do and how to be rid of this. Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's about this. Hold on. There's so much going on here. Hey, Libby, welcome! This was on the floor, so that's for you. And then we have Knave of Wands. Okay. You feel cursed. Doesn't matter if you're cursed or not. You feel cursed, so you're going to be cursed. You asked me a question. This is my name to my tarot cards. You asked me, the teacher, a question. And I think we're going to solve this. We're going to solve this together. So we have Knave of Wands, we have Two of Wands, and we have the Fool. So what I want to see here is I want you to follow your body and your stomach's intuition about this. So if you're thinking to yourself, like, because usually when I have some people who think they're cursed, I'm like, okay, take a bath. You probably listened to me tell somebody, I forget their name, earlier in chat about getting rid of a curse, which is like, meditate. Oh, thank you, Birdcatcher. Thank you so much. Meditate, talk to your spiritual team, talk to your ancestors, ask them to send it back to whoever cast it, ask them to get rid of it, to wash you clean, like take a literal bath or a literal shower. Good, yeah, okay, so it reminded you to ask. Perfect. So, and that's usually what I tell people to do. But in your case, it's a little bit special because the cards are asking you to go with your stomach and go with your body about how to get rid of this. What does that mean? It means I could tell you to go take a bath to get rid of this, but if you take that bath and you're like, I don't know, my stomach's all kind of weird, I don't feel like it's gone, then it's not going to be gone, right? You have to be able to be like, oh, I feel so much better. My body feels so much nicer. I think it's really gone. Then it's really going to be gone, right? So how does that look like? So we have the Knave of Wands, and we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Fool. So you're starting out with nothing. You don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this, but we're going to find out together. You have to trust yourself. Like really, really trust yourself about this. Because if you don't, then you're going to be trying things and trying things and trying things. And every time you try things, your anxiety of like, oh, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? I'm really scared. I want things to get better. It's always going to make your stomach feel bad, right? Like, of course you're going to feel all wound up because you're all wound up that it's not going to work. So there needs to be some kind of trust in yourself that you'll know how to get this right. Secondly, you want to try almost like a kid. Just like go with your very first thought. Even if it sounds really stupid when you think of it again, when like, let's say I'm you and I get this advice and I'm like, okay, but my first thought was like to talk to the crows outside, and that's like stupid. Why would I do that? Do it anyway. Do it anyway. You want to like a kid, just go for whatever idea comes up. Because it's not your brain that's going to be picking this. It's your stomach. It's your body that's picking this solution. And if your brain thinks, that's stupid, why would that work? We don't care. We don't care what the brain thinks right now. We care what the body thinks. And we care about what's going to make you feel better to get rid of this. That's advice I see often, actually. Okay, that means it's really important for you to follow it, which I'm assuming that you've been trying to. And it can be way easier said than done, right? So I would, if you need help, like just getting the ball rolling, some creativity is needed, yeah. If you need help getting the ball rolling, I would like go to bed and just say either out loud or in your head, like, hey, I need some help figuring out what I need to do. Can I get a dream about it? And then see what you dream that night. And if you're like, oh, I dreamed about going into the woods. Try going into the woods. If you dreamed about, I don't know, what's something people dream about? Stars. Then like go stargazing. I don't know. Try asking like I don't know, can my inner child give me this dream? That could help too, because we are, I think, I'm pretty sure, talking with your inner child right now. And that's who's going to help you the most with getting you out of this curse state. So, hopefully, especially if you've already heard that advice before, that was helpful. If you need extra help with that, I would love to be extra help with that. Please come back tomorrow. Please come back tomorrow. Try maybe the dream thing tonight and then come back tomorrow. And if it didn't work, I really, really want to figure out what it is that can help you out. So that's like doctor's orders. Try the dream thing tonight. We'll be there. Yay! And that's not just me like, oh, please come to my stream. That's me genuinely like, I want to know how this worked out. I want to know if the dream thing will work, and I want to know how to help you. So, fantastic. Okay. Who's up next? Who's up next? Is anybody up next? Or are we back at the end? Hey, we're back at the end. Nope, we're not. It's Libby's turn. Yay! Thank you! Yay! Oh, I'm so glad people are excited for tomorrow. I was like terrified that only like 20 people would show up in the whole 14 hours. So I'm really glad people are like, oh yeah, I'll be there. Whew! Big weight off my shoulders. Tell your friends to show up too, please. Libby asks, how can I improve my connection with the spirit? Ooh. Ooh, fantastic. We're pulling out mirror for this. You're better than you think. Thank you. Yeah. Head pats. Showing feet. It's all gonna happen. So, how can Libby improve connection with spirit? And I'm pulling from the Mirror Oracle right now because they are very good with spiritual affairs and spiritual affairs only. So we have the Snare, Strife, and Messengers. Makes sense if you're trying to improve connection with spirit to get the card Messengers. Let's see what we've got here. So the Snare. So one thing about this deck that is hard is that the book for it is, the book's gorgeous. The cards are gorgeous. The book is not in alphabetical order. So it always takes me so long to find the cards that I'm looking for. So we got the Snare, Strife, and Messengers. Okay, here's Snare. So it says associations with the numbers 44 and 8 with stagnation. The Snare asks us to reflect upon our roadblocks, the things we feel trapped by, and what roles we cannot break free of. What limitations have we set upon ourselves, and what have they made us stagnate in? What fears and anxieties stop us in our tracks and prevent us from feeling as though we can move forward? Okay, so that makes sense. If you're trying to improve your connection with spirit, that means that you feel like you're not connected. You feel like you're stagnating, or you feel like you're only so connected and you want to level up. This is kind of implying that it's self-imposed in some way. Let's see what we can get out of Strife. Totally happened to me when I was a kid, though. People were weirded out, so I felt weird and stopped. Okay, then that's it. So you have to figure out how to not feel weird by it. And you're already doing a great job by hanging out with other people who do it. And therefore making your brain realize that it's not a bad thing and you're not going to be shunned. So with strife, it says the numbers 22 and 4, and the element of air. Strife is closely associated with the suit of swords and the element of air. What do we find ourselves grappling with? What brings us into the midst of conflict, pain, and frustration, misunderstanding? How do we navigate these trials? It is inevitable that we all experience a variety of emotions, struggles, and discord in our lives. When is it best to realize who we are and who we want to be should conflict arise? This card also suggests inner struggle, pessimism, and tension, which I think is what you just talked about. Hey, Illumination, welcome in. No, you didn't miss us at all. We're having a great time. We're going strong. So, and then messengers, which I think is going to be perhaps the actual advice here, because the other two feel like just talking about your past and the people being weirded out. So, messengers. It's about butterflies and specifically swallowtail butterflies. Linked with communication between our world and that of spirits of the dead. Spirits and the dead. Messengers inquires as to whether one is open, receptive, and willing to interpret the signs being relayed to them for one's personal or spiritual growth. What signs have been relayed, what changes need to be made, and how does instinct play into what needs to be done? Pay attention to signs, symbols, and patterns. It can imply you are ignoring overt messages or being willfully ignorant. I don't think that that's true. I think that the willfully ignorant part is not true for you in this position. I think that this is more so that they want to reassure you that this channel is open, that they want to talk to you, and that what is happening is lean more into your intuition. Yes. I think that you might be getting a sign soon. I'm not going to say could. You're going to be getting a sign soon, like within the next few days, that they want you to really research and lean into. And secondly, they really want to just confirm to you that communication channel is wide open between you and them, and that the only thing in your way, per the other two, and I really think it's true, is that closedness that you put on yourself as a child, which so many people do, in order to not be weird. And so, since you are already working on getting rid of that, you're already so far on your way to making this happen. It just might feel like it's taking too long, because that's how healing works. I think this is quite literally healing, like stretching. Like, you have to prove to your body that certain stretches are safe in order for your body to do them. Like, you probably could turn yourself into a pretzel right now if your body thought that it would be safe. It's not like a physical problem. It's that your body doesn't want you to hurt yourself, and so it stops you unconsciously. That's why, like, drunk people can do things that they can't do sober. And you probably know this. I'm just explaining to the other people in the room. So just like stretching, you have to prove to your body that being in contact with the spirits isn't going to hurt you anymore, like it did when you were a child. So that muscle can learn to work again. Which I guess is the same as leaning into your intuition. Yeah. But yeah. No, I think that this is going to go great for you. I think that I already thought that you were in tune with this. I already thought that you were like I talk to you about other people and I'm like, oh yeah, my friend who just like gets messages from the universe and isn't afraid to just say them to you told me this thing. That's how I describe you to people. So, like, you're already good at this. It's just that you don't think. You don't think that muscle works anymore. I think it still does. I was amazingly good when I was young. I think you're amazingly good now. It's just going to, apparently be even better. Apparently be even better if you think that you're not that great. I can't wait to see what you think is good. Wow. So, that's that, and I'm really happy about that. I'm also really happy that Birdcatcher proved that at least half of my code works, which is the donation half of the code over here, and I got Birdcatcher's name on the screen. So I'll try and make sure that heart works before we go live tomorrow. No promises, but it's supposed to say who's followed last. And as you can see, it's not working, but that's okay. So, yes, please tell me some stories. I would love to hear them. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being my friend. Have we got anybody else? Or is it time to go back to Halloween astrology readings? Because it sounds like it's time to go back to Halloween astrology readings. If we have any lurkers in chat, if we have anybody who hasn't asked their question, please feel free to. You would be first in line. Line's empty currently. If not, I'm going to... Would it be against the rules if I ask if my brother has butt cancer? That's a great question. You were the last to donate. So I'm just gonna give you this one. I'm gonna pull one card. I'm gonna pull one card and we're gonna see about this. That card doesn't count. Not that card. One card about Birdcatcher's brother. Four of Cups. Okay, that doesn't really answer the question, but it could definitely be it could be a no, it's either a no or a yes but, no pun intended. So it could be that the answer is yes, but like huge asterisk that that the yes comes with like a it's like a it'll be easier than it seems, or it'll cause more grief than hey now. Hey now. It will be almost like a distraction, right? It will be, I think possibly the words I'm looking for are blown out of proportion. So if it's a yes, I think it's going to cause more hullabaloo than like actual problems. If that makes any sense. But it could also just be a no. Oh no. Oh no, that's not the answer I wanted you to give me when I said that news. I got it loud and clear. Okay. Yeah. I think that this could cause more hullabaloo than actual problems. If it's a yes. I can't take all the buts. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Yes, only my favorite kind of question. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we got. Like intestines after Taco Bell. And they just keep coming. They just keep coming. Okay. What do the spirit guides want you to know? What do the spirit guides want you to know? We're going to use mirror again. Blown. Radiance. Taurus. And the Disciple. Radiance, Taurus, and the Disciple. Let's see what we got here. Radiance. Radiance concerns itself with warmth, acceptance, and growth. In tarot, it is associated with the suit of wands. Radiance retains the ambitious, fiery, persistent energy of the suit. It glows outward and casts its light upon all that we touch. In what ways can we extend our warmth, gratitude, and ambition to the circumstances and individuals within our lives? Hey guys, tone it down. This card is associated with creation, manifestation, and positivity. And then we have Taurus. So this feels like the guides might be asking you to do some either congratulating you on your warmth, on your glow, on your light, or asking you for some creative offerings. And we have candles and flowers all over this card. And they might be asking for some candles or some flowers of their own. But they also said that this card is about the creative pursuits. And they could be asking for some crafts or some creative, even if it's like macaroni art level stuff, just some fun art done in their name is what I'm getting out of that. But let's read the other two, which are Taurus and Discipline. So what do we got here? There's, nope, not Discipline, Disciple. There's the Disciple. Taurus. Taurus rules the throat and is known for strong, steadfast values and an unwavering commitment to its own principles. Taurus is a creature of the earth and therefore grounded in the affairs of the world. It preserves love, beauty, and serenity. Like the Hierophant, Taurus is a teacher. Taurus can be interpreted as encouraging individuals to consider their values and dive deep into their structure and significance. It can also be associated with a stubborn commitment to ideals and an unwillingness to embrace change. This feels more like the encouraging part with radiance here next to it. Taurus moon and rising? Whoa, okay. Yeah, this feels like it could just be your name, or it's about leaning into that radiance, leading into lighting other people's lights. Very much the don't hide your light under a bushel kind of thing. And finally we have disciple. Disciple seeks wisdom and guidance as they gaze inward and beyond, hoping to see past the illusions of the world. However, the disciple is not untethered from the earth, as indicated by the lotus flower on its person. The student sees all things material and immaterial and the place they occupy in the greater universe. This card concerns itself with learning, patience, and temperament. It can also imply a need to stop oneself from completely disconnecting from the world and to seek new mentors in the form of divinity, individual, and the elements. Which to me just sounds like they want to talk to you. So, I guess I gotta get my makeup out. So I see this as kind of a, like, and stop me if this sounds strange, but as like a call to spend this weekend kind of Dia de los Muertos style with like flowers and candles, talking to your ancestors and your guides. And I say, and your guides, right? This isn't, it's kind of a different approach here. They want you are offering things by being radiant. You are offering things to others around you all of the time by being radiant and beautiful and warm. They want a little bit of that. They want to light a candle for them, get some flowers for yourself. Okay, that's huge. Light a candle for them, get some flowers for yourself. And find some quiet time to talk to them. Both your ancestors and your guides. They want to talk to you. They want that communication. Some kind of meditation time, something. But it's not just about them, it's also about honoring how awesome you are. Of course they do, but I overthink it. Of course, yeah. You're so welcome. It's so easy to overthink this kind of stuff. Spiritual counsel. I love that. That's a great way to put it. Spiritual counsel. Last year I made a Christmas Eve type snack meal for them and we had a party outside. 10 out of 10. Amazing. Yes. Put out some Cheez-Its. Put out some cookies. Put out the candle and some flowers and just kind of chill with them and just see what comes through. They just want some time with you. Okay. Does anybody else have anything? Because we're hitting the 2 hour mark. I could keep going, but I do want to make sure that I'm well rested and ready to go for tomorrow. If anybody else has a question, I might end it there for now. Rest up for tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So I will see everybody tomorrow, 11 Eastern, which I think is 8 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. 8 a.m. tomorrow Pacific time. 11 Eastern. So breakfast time for West Coast, lunchtime for East Coast. Come join me. We're gonna have our giant party. And I'm really excited. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for all the big compliments today. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.